Hello everyone, welcome Grand Slam Daily. A special day for two reasons. Quarterfinals at Roland-Garros and Barbara Schett is back. How are you, my friend?
Nice introduction. I'm very well. How are you? It's been a while.
Good. It has been a while between drinks. Yeah.
Lots of things changed.
This is a little more comfortable than last time when we were having to pat ourselves down while the interviews were running. It was hot. This is quite nice.
Well, this is Europe. I guess you can get anything, just
like
in
Melbourne.
Exactly. So the first week was really, really hot, scorching hot. As you said, we didn't know where to put our sweat, and now it's cold today. Actually, Stubbs was hailed on.
Yeah, well,
never happened.
That's why we've taken a bit of shelter.
Yes, thank
in
you.
here.
Thank
yeah,
you.
just in case. So we want to look after you.
Don't want to be knocked out here.
Yeah. Can you believe what's happened since we saw you?
No, I can't believe it. You're talking about Sinner out, losing, Djokovic out. It's all open.
Iga.
Coco, Iga, exactly.
What?
Names, big names have lost early on this tournament. I love it. There's young ones breaking through, new faces breaking through on the women's and on the men's side, and that's what you want. That's what makes it so exciting. We do not have to worry about the future of tennis. That's for sure, because everybody who's still in the draw is very, very exciting.
That's it. Today, big day for Ukraine.
Yes.
For Marta Kostyuk. For Elena Svitolina.
Yeah.
It was a tough one for the two of them in many ways, but gee, the way they handled it and the banter between them in the holding room before they went on court just sort of set the tone, didn't it, that it was going to be special?
Yeah, exactly. They had a little chat before, they had a little giggle and laugh before. I think they respect each other so much. I mean, Elena Svitolina has been around for so many years. She's obviously the older one. Marta is only 23, and Elena coming back as well, giving birth, and an unbelievable career she has. So you could see there was a lot of respect between the two of them, and there is a lot of respect. And it's always hard to play against somebody from the same country, especially when they get along really well, and the two of them do. And then representing their country, Ukraine, there at the French Open, Roland-Garros, I think means a lot to them as well, not just for themselves, but just for where they come from. And Marta, I love watching her. There's so many emotions, which she's actually calmer than she used to be, because sometimes in the past she would freak out. Now I feel like she's so much more consistent in her way of thinking. We always knew that she had the tennis, and now everything comes together, and I think that's why she won. She was just more aggressive, she had more variety. I didn't see the little dance though. Did she have a dance?
Not that I saw this time. No, maybe she's saving that. I'm looking forward to what sort of celebrations she might put on should she win the whole thing. She did the backflip. She did the backflip last tournament when she was evicted.
What else could she do?
Watch this space, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. She's talented though.
I would be so scared to do that.
I'd probably break my neck or something if I tried to do it. But in terms of the match itself, Elena hit back in that second set, and you touched on, I guess, Marta's mental fortitude. She had to reset for that third set and did it so well.
But I think she knew that Elena Svitolina was not just going to go away in two sets, She's an unbelievable competitor. She was finding her margin a little bit more in the second set. But I think that Marta has a little bit more variety. That's what Svitolina sometimes is missing in her shots. I also think that, with her serve, she got a few more free points, and then the variety. You need that. I think especially on the clay court is so effective. I thought it was interesting as well. I thought the crowd was going to be helping Elena Svitolina a little bit more.
With the French connection?
Yes, with the French connection. Gaël Monfils was watching as well. It would have been nice to see her kind of going through as well. It was really hard to pick someone there, but that wasn't the case. So I think Marta enjoyed it out there, and in the past, if she would have lost the second set, she probably would have fallen apart, and be really negative on herself. And that's not the case anymore. She just gathered her strength again and just played some of her best tennis. And it seems like in this clay court season, everything comes together for her. So it's great to see.
17 wins in a row.
That's incredible.
Is on a roll.
She is.
She was very emotional afterwards. We touched on what it means for her country, and the scenes on centre court here, Philippe Chatrier, were quite touching.
Yeah, I think Ukraine won today anyways, even if Elena would win this match. I mean, it was a great honor to share court with her today and just be there and, represent Ukraine for both of us. I think it was very important, and I'm very happy that we produced such good quality match and everyone is happy. Obviously, people are happy for me, sad for her, which is very understanding. I'm also very sad that one of us had to lose this match, but it's tennis, and at the end of the day, it's just a game.
17-match winning streak, 2-0 head-to-head with Mira, the win in Madrid. How confident are you in what you can do at the moment?
Yeah, I don't think about it because, if I beat her 2 times in Paris, it would be probably a different conversation. But, conditions in Madrid and Brisbane are so different from here. So it's going to be another match, new Mira, new me. We will try again. And I think it's going to be a great battle, and I'm excited for it.
We're looking forward to it. All the best.
Thank you.
So while that match was a little topsy-turvy, the other match, Mira Andreeva and Sorana Kostyuk, was one-way traffic, wasn't it?
It certainly was one-way traffic. You never know with Sorana Kostyuk. She can play the best tennis, but then sometimes she has those days where she can't find the court, kind of. I don't want to take any credit away from Mira Andreeva. I think she played a fabulous match. Obviously got out of the blocks very, very fast. She's only 19. I feel like she's been around forever. It's crazy. Yeah. She's reached the semis here already before a couple of years back. But her forehand worked. I think what they've worked on a lot lately is just being more aggressive. She needs to come to the net a little bit more whenever she has a chance, and sometimes she gets a little bit tentative. I didn't see that today, and I think that's really important. And I think the other day she praised Conchita Martinez, her coach, and my dear friend as well, which is great. Sometimes the coaches need a little pat on their shoulders too.
Yeah, I think Conchita is possibly the most popular coach on tour because every person we have on the show speaks so highly of her, and that relationship that they have is something special because it's almost a mother figure given the age difference there, isn't it?
Yeah.
But she was very happy with her performance. I caught up with her after the win.
Yeah, today was an amazing match. I felt like I was playing very good, and felt like my mindset was, really there. I was trying to not think about who I play, not think about what stage of a tournament it is, and really try to focus on following my game plan and being in the right set of mind.
Your first ever semi-final was here a couple of years ago. You were just 17 years of age. How much have you changed as a person and a player in that time?
Yeah, it honestly feels like it was just last Roland-Garros, but it was 2 years ago. So it's kind of hard to believe that I, reached semis being 17. So yeah, good for me, I guess. But yeah, I'm just super happy to be back in the semifinals. It means a lot to me, also to see myself progress and change and evolve as a player on court and off the court as well. So super happy to be back in the semifinals.
I think that recent history might play more of a role than Marta is letting on.
Definitely.
Think?
The head-to-head is 2-0 for Marta Kostyuk. That's and they both played both matches this year.
Yeah.
So you have that in the back of your mind, definitely going into a match. But also they can put a little bit of pressure on. This is a Grand Slam tournament. Maybe the younger one, Mira Andreeva, has a tiny bit more experience in these situations as well. I think it'll not just come down on the tennis, it'll come down on how you feel mentally as well. There's a lot of rubbish bins going around now here.
Maybe
are they going to take us away?
Maybe they think we're talking rubbish. I thought what you were saying was great.
Thank you.
Just quietly.
They don't understand me. They only speak French,
But in terms of the game style between the two, because Madrid on this surface just a couple of weeks ago,
very
the
fast.
matchup,
It's very fast.
So
Madrid,
very different to here,
yes,
right?
so there's
this
altitude in Madrid this week.
Yes,
exactly,
this week.
You said it. Last week it was a lot quicker. Now it's a lot deeper, and obviously the rallies are going to be longer and heavier conditions as well. But I still favor Marta a little bit because I just love her variety. Sometimes Mira is lacking that variety. If she has the ball in the right zone, yes, then she can really put pressure on you, especially with the forehand. But then Marta uses the court so well, and that's where I'm thinking I'll probably give her the edge this time as well, even though the conditions are completely different.
Okay.
She's on a roll. She's on
Kostyuk
fire.
Into the final at Roland-Garros. There you go.
Could be.
For the men today, Sasha Zverev was up against Rafa Nadal, and there was so much interest and intrigue around this contest. The first set was good. But after that, Sasha was quite a statement, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought Chodar was starting extremely well. He was up 5-2. You know, he was just ripping the ball. He was playing so aggressive. Sasha Zverev, then, we know he has all the pressure in the world, was just a little bit too defensive. He was way behind the baseline.
Which he can do, can't he? That's
yes,
the knock, right?
He has the tendency every now and then, especially when he's tight and when he's nervous, and the pressure was on today. But then I think the experience helped him. So there was one loose game from Chodar, the 5-3 to 5-4, which he lost the break he had pretty much. And then it was back on for Sasha Zverev. He started to feel his serve better. I think he had a percentage of 80% first serves at some point, and then it was one-way traffic. He was stepping into the court. You could see he was on the line, and I loved how he handled that occasion. But Rafa, geez, we're going to see a lot of him.
Yeah, how do you sum up what he's achieved here, given his age and how quickly he's ascended to the top of
so what was he last year? 700 and something?
He just joined the tour.
It's incredible. I love how mature he is. He's only 19 years old, and it seems like he knows exactly what to do in which moment. Obviously, he still has to learn, but he's an unbelievable ball striker. He has so much power. I mean, did you see some of those forehands in the first set, which was incredible, which is way too fast.
Well.
Yeah, and then the backhand, you know, and the serve. Like those three shots are incredible, but also the head on his shoulders. I think that's where he impresses me the most, and he's only going to get better and better. He's like a sponge, you know. Those young ones, they just learn all the time. And this was the first experience on Philippe Chatrier, the first experience against somebody like a caliber like Sasha Zverev as well. I mean, I have no doubt that he will be in semi-finals, finals of Grand Slam tournaments. And I think just for the self-confidence, that was really, really important for Sasha Zverev.
Yeah, I thought for Rafa as well. 1.91 m, so
he's so tall. Yeah,
but his movement was really good, and his touch around the net for the bits that I saw live was quite impressive.
Yeah, he's an all-rounder, but I think physically he'll still improve a lot. You know, he's grown so much, and you can just see, and that's what happened to Sasha Zverev as well. He needed some time to actually grow into his body.
String beans at the start.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So it's well, his athleticism is just going to get better and better, I think. And what are they doing, those Spaniards? Spain? They always have so many good players coming up. It's
Italy.
Crazy.
Let's
talk about Italy later. Yeah, crazy.
Anyway, let's talk more about Sasha Zverev by hearing from him after his victory today. Sasha, another semi-final in Paris. Congratulations. How do you describe today's performance in very different conditions?
Yeah, very different. I was struggling a little bit in the beginning, and he found his rhythm a lot quicker than I did. But you know, after I feel like I found my rhythm, I played a good match against a very tough opponent. So I'm happy to win the way I did.
You said you'll be watching the match tonight from the hotel, perhaps with a drink in hand. What do the next couple of days look like? How do you relax and just make the most of it?
Oh, I think you prepare. You prepare for the match that is coming up the best you can. It's going to be a difficult match no matter who it is. I mean, we're in the semi-finals of Slam. There's no easy matches, and I look forward to the challenge. I have to trust myself. I have to trust my tennis, and then the rest will follow.
So we are waiting to see who he plays. That match tonight against Benchik and Fonseca could go well into the night. So you can catch the minis, the highlights here, and we'll have a reaction for you on tomorrow's show. But for those two players, I mean, this has been a breakthrough tournament for both, hasn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I am so excited about men's tennis. The three of them, you know, Benchik, Chodar as well, and Fonseca. I mean, they're going to be the future. They have a bright future ahead as well. And I mean, Benchik, he's a machine. Remember, he was nearly out against
had to be,
the
wheelchair.
Navone.
Sorry, it is.
It's like he had a full body cramp. He was lying on the back, and I'm like, how is he ever going to get back to the next match? Then he loses the first set against Diminar, and then he just kills him pretty much on the court. So he's a machine for me. The Czech players also, they always produced some great players. I think they also push each other so much. Now they see, okay, this one has gone deep here, I can do that as well. So it's really nice to see that healthy rivalry as well. And then on the other side you have Fonseca.
We have a Brazilian again.
Yes, and they're so excited. And Guga was here the other day watching as well. So incredible the way he played against against Novak Djokovic, of course, and then Kasper Ruud. I love his forehand. I love his aura on the court. I do see a little bit of Gustavo Kuerten in him. So it's really important, I guess, also to have those different young players from different countries, from different continents as well. And super, super exciting. I love it. And they're just going to get better and better.
So Sasha against both.
Yes.
Record is good.
Yeah, record it's good, but I think a Grand Slam tournament is always different. But how much does the experience come into play? And it does a lot, I think, over the course of 5 sets as well. And being in that situation, being in the quarters, being in a semi-final already. So I think that makes a difference. Let's see what happens. Maybe they destroy each other in a 5-setter, and it's going to be, I don't know, 50-48 in the tiebreaker of the 5th set.
Well. Yeah. Let's see. Speaking about the future of tennis, it's not just about the players. The future is bright when you look at the youth coming through more broadly, including the ball kids, and there are 2 here at Roland-Garros from Australia. They've been handpicked as the best that our country can offer, Jackson and Elizabeth. They are legends, and they got to be on Philippe Chatrier last night for Sabalinka and Osaka. It's a big night, Elizabeth. Tell me how you're feeling, Philippe Chatrier.
I'm very excited, and I hope my rolls will be good tonight.
Jackson, for you, how are you feeling?
Yeah, really excited. It's a big court, lots of people will be here. It's a good match, so excited, yeah.
Elizabeth, wow, how was that experience?
It was so good. I still have goosebumps.
Jackson, what was your favourite part about being on Philippe Chatrier?
Just like the crowd, like they were so loud, and it was insane just to be like right in there and amongst it.
For Arena and Naomi, was there any particular engagement with them? Were they nice and polite? Did they give you a good clear signal when they wanted a ball?
Yeah, Naomi's always really, really like happy and smiley, even when she's losing. Arena's more direct, but she's just very serious and always got her head in the game, but they're both very nice players.
Jackson, were you happy with how you performed out there last night?
Oh yeah, it was pretty good. It was more like fun just to be there as well, but yeah, it was good.
Can you tell us if you had any interactions with the players so far that stick to mind?
I had this one interaction with the doubles player Zizou Bergs. He asked me something in French and I wasn't sure what he said because I don't speak French, so I was like, je suis Australian. He's like, oh, you're Australian. He had a full chat to me. It was really cool. He's a really nice player. So.
Jackson, who's been your favourite player so far to be up close and personal with?
Probably Tiafoe, because it's funny, like when he like wins a point or like loses a point, he'll like kind of talk to himself and like spur himself on, and it's quite funny to be there and like be right there when he does it. It's cool.
For those watching at home, kids or parents, and they want to be doing what you two are doing, how do you get involved?
You just go to the Tennis Australia website and sign up there.
Bubsy, I never really had the chance to be a ball kid. Growing up in Tasmania, there weren't a lot of opportunities.
Yes,
perhaps,
there was the Hobart tournament.
Yeah, and there was Burnie. There was a challenger event up there too, but I didn't get the chance. Did you?
Well, that now, you're stabbing me straight into my heart, because that was my biggest dream. One was to learn the piano, which my parents denied, and the second one, I asked them, can I please be a ball kid? Yeah. So there was this tournament, and it still is, in Kitzbühel, which is an ATP event. Both of my parents worked there. My dad was sitting on the line. My mom was actually giving out the prize money to the players, and I begged them. I said, can I please be a ball kid? Roger Federer was a ball kid as well, and they denied it. They said, I think they wanted to have a week off from me and my brother, so that's why I was never a ball kid, which I really, really regret. Hopefully in my next life.
Mr. and Mrs. Schett, I understand. Treat them mean, keep them keen.
They probably went out and partied all night, that's why they didn't want me there. Little Barbara. Babsy.
Little Babsy. Tomorrow, we'd better talk about our quarterfinals. Let's start with the women. Aryna Sabalenka and Dana Schneider in her first Grand Slam quarterfinal. How's she going to handle this occasion?
How exciting is that for her? She's been working really hard. I think she progressed unbelievably in the last couple of years as well. I love the way she plays. I think she's pretty cool. I think she's taking it all in, and I think she's going out there to win. She doesn't just want to play a great match against Aryna Sabalenka, who has the pressure, of course, but the game style, lefty. She reminds me of Patty Schneider, who was Swiss, or still is Swiss. I played a lot with her. She can open up the court beautifully. She can go for it as well. She has that variety. So I think, if she can stay in the rallies, if she doesn't mind the power of Sabalenka, she definitely has the chance. She doesn't want to be on the back foot. I think she's the one who likes to be in control of the points, Diana. And she's got a great coach with Sasha Bayin, who's super positive. I think that mindset has changed as well. So it's good to see her progress.
Well, she told us the other day that she wanted a mochi to celebrate. Do you know what a mochi is?
A mochi, isn't that ice cream?
Yes, it's like the Japanese
those little ice cream.
I love them.
Things. Have you had them before?
Not yet, no.
So good.
I'm sticking to the magnums. I stick with what I know. I'm
They're
a creature of habits.
too.
But she's a great, great young person and a great player as well.
Schneider! New face, 22-year-old Diana Schneider. What a performance.
This moment definitely means a lot. Was a lot of work put into that. So to kind of finally have a big achievement, like next step in the career, just super happy that we managed, to get through like some tough moments and tough losses this year to enjoy something like that.
A rocket from Schneider. Fantastic.
Can you point it down to anything that's changed or improved?
The mental side of it, not like doubting myself too much. Before I was just being too negative on myself, that I just done something wrong, not because my opponent played great, just because I did something wrong. So there was definitely a big switch.
An accomplished set of tennis from Diana Schneider.
Where do you get this positive energy from? What's your source?
Well, it's definitely a lot of coming from Sasha. We're talking a lot that I should be way more confident in myself, that it's going to help my game. Sometimes it's tough to see, being so good on practice and then you go on a match and then it just all disappeared.
It's okay. We can put a little bit more depth in it, just so that you go through a little bit more. Otherwise, it's the right thing to do, okay?
It's great to see that it's finally working and against like someone like Mary.
Sabalenka, supreme.
She's being great this year, she's being super consistent. I love just how emotional she is. It's very great to watch when you see someone who can get upset, but then also who can get super hype. It would be a great match, I never played Aryna. For me, it's gonna be, first experience like that, just to play in the quarters. But I will just try, to use this opportunity to gain that experience for the next years.
Schneider or Sabalenka, who wins?
I think Sabalenka. In those situations, of a Grand Slam, I think she's she knows what she has to do.
Okay. Anna Kalinskaya is up against Maja Valinska, the story of the tournament.
How many matches has she won now?
Well, she must be up to 7,
yes.
maybe 8?
Yes, I think 7.
7? Yeah, from qualifying through to now.
Crazy. I mean, if somebody would have told her at the beginning of the tournament, hey, you going to be at this stage, of a Grand Slam tournament, she would have been like, what?
Yeah.
For sure not. And she only lost 1 set on the way there as well. And Kalinskaya, what a great opportunity it is for both players as well. The pressure is on Kalinskaya. See how she feels physically, because she had a couple of tough matches against Osorio, remember?
And the leg strapped.
The leg is heavily strapped.
Struggling
and then,
in the third in the last round. Yeah.
That's right. Potapova was also a tough one, so we'll see. But she's a lovely ball striker. I mean, she's close to top 10 as well. She should be in the top 10, I think. Her forehand, it looks so smooth. She can create so much power there as well. And with Maja, I'm just thinking maybe this is enough. It's already a dream extreme, you know, and I'm not sure how she's going to handle this occasion mentally.
Yeah. Do you know what they say in TV, Babsy?
What?
101 for a cameraman is make sure that there's no rubbish bins in the back of the shot.
Why are they always
Can
there?
you have a look behind what's just arrived?
I know, and why do they park them there?
The beauty of TV.
I don't know. I see a lot of rubbish bags there, by the way.
We're surrounded by rubbish. Maya Valinska, she's not rubbish. She's doing a great job.
What a journey Maya Valinska has been on. She's come through qualifying and come through 3 rounds. What a special moment for Maya Valinska.
I was very happy to qualify. It was my first time that I qualified here, so it was kind of a goal for me, but I'm still hungry, you know? Like, with every single round, it's like, you know, it's good, but second round sounds better. And then you win the second round, and the third round sounds better. So it's just like never-ending story, really.
Maya Valinska's incredible run continues through to her first major quarterfinal and did it in some style.
How would you describe your game style for people that haven't seen it before?
Yeah, definitely run a lot. I need to run a lot. I love to change the rhythm, love to like have a lot of variety. Slices, drop shots, top spins.
A first Roland-Garros quarterfinal for Anna Kalinskaya.
What type of challenge do you expect from her?
Well, definitely a very challenging one, but like every single match here, I'm saying that I just need to play my best tennis to win against these girls. They are more experienced, you know, they are higher in the rankings, so they are the favorites, I would say. But definitely, I just need to play my best tennis to give myself a chance to win.
Valinska has been playing some outstanding tennis. Has only dropped 1 set all through qualifying throughout the main draw.
You seem very relaxed though.
I do?
About everything.
Oh, really? I mean, I'm a calm person, I would say. I mean, I came with my tea here, so...
You just sip tea?
I love tea.
So I tip, can the qualifier continue the run? I think I know the answer.
Yeah, what's my answer?
I think you're going to say no.
No, exactly. Yeah, no, I think Kalinskaya is too solid. You know, I think Maya also, I don't know, she's reached so much already. She must be a little bit tired. She must be overwhelmed stepping out there on Philippe Chatrier. That's completely different dimensions, that court as well. So I think it's game over at this stage then for her. But still, I mean, come on,
well,
what a tournament.
Take the money and run.
And run! Buy yourself a house.
Buy yourself a mochi. Treat yourself to an ice cream, my friend. We better look at the men. Felix Auger, Aliasim and Flavio Koboli. That shapes as beautiful tennis, just to watch, right?
Yes, definitely. I mean, Felix Auger, Aliasim, you know, on clay, I was always like, I'm not so sure. But it seems like everything comes together. And he nearly lost in the first round against Altmaier, remember?
Yes, that's
that was,
right, yes.
Yes, a 5-setter as well, but he's advanced. It seems like married life is suiting him as well. Since then, he's more comfortable and confident out there on the court.
It improves us, man.
Yes, of course. I mean, we could do our own segment about that as well, but we won't get into that. And then Flavio Koboli, such an exciting player as well, and finally going deep for the first time at a Grand Slam. I love his energy out there on the court. He's such an all-rounder. He moves extremely well, has that variety as well, and how dramatic was his last match?
Yeah, that went on
crazy.
And on and on. So you wonder how much physical and emotional energy he may have spent already. So in terms of the matchup, which way do you see this one going?
Well, obviously, Felix Auger-Aliasim serve. He might get a lot of free points on his serve, but I think Koboli is going to involve him in a lot of rallies, longer rallies from the baseline, which Felix Auger-Aliasim doesn't like, I think, on the clay court as well. I think that's the tactic. Koboli has to be a little bit careful with the serve. How's my hair now?
Looks like someone's rubbed a balloon on your hair. The static.
What's that the horrible movie, you know, the Poltergeist, exactly. Look what anyway, I think Koboli is going to win.
Okay, in short, it's Koboli. Good stuff. Speaking of Italians, it's the match of the Matteos.
What's going on with the Italians? I mean, Sinner is out. Musetti didn't even play, and then they have 3 in the quarterfinals. That's crazy.
It's pretty wild.
Yes.
So Berrettini or Arnaldi, whose win as well over Francis Tiafoe, I mean, that was an epic too.
Yeah, it was an epic too. He was down 4-1 in the 5th set and he turned it around. Both of them have been injured so much. Berrettini, the last 3 or 4 years, we know that he's been a Wimbledon finalist. He's such a fine player, but always been struggling with his abdominals, and then it was the wrist, and then it was the knee, and also Arnaldi. I think he had that foot injury. He was already top 30, then he dropped in the rankings and now fought himself back, to this stage for the first time as well. Again, so difficult. 2 Italians playing against each other. They all get along so well too. What will it come down to? The backhand of Matteo Berrettini. Not a big fan of the backhand of Berrettini. So that's where Arnaldi, I think, needs to attack, definitely.
All right, what a story either way, as you said. But for Matteo Berrettini, this run, he certainly deserves it.
5 years since you played this tournament. What were you thinking? What were the first emotions right after match point?
Matteo Berrettini back in the quarterfinals at Roland-Garros.
I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself, and I'm grateful for the team that I have, for the family that I have, for the friends that I have. It's just so supportive, I tend to go into the negativity a little bit too much. Sometimes I don't deserve that. I just deserve to treat myself a little bit better, and they kept reminding me that, and I think that's the reason why I'm here actually playing this tournament.
It is a big reminder of what he is capable of.
There's been times in recent years where it was really hard for you to build momentum because of injuries. What's helped you keep believing that you'll be able to get back to this stage?
I kept seeing this image of me as a kid playing tennis with my brother, and that was it, that was the moment that I actually thought, okay, my body's not gonna let me do this sport anymore. I thought through that, and I was like, no, it's not time. It's not time yet. I still want to enjoy, I still want to feel the adrenaline wherever it's going to be. Of course, I want to be in the quarterfinals in a slam, but I just want to be happy while I'm doing that. And for so long, I felt like that thing was taken away from me a little bit without me able to do anything about it. And that's why I was sad, it wasn't my decision.
He's had to fight through a lot of ups and downs over these last few seasons, and he comes through here.
Finding that kid that was playing tennis inside of me just helped me go through all the bad moments, because I was sure somehow that good things would happen again.
You showed so much resilience in this tournament. What does that tell you about your level now?
Tennis-wise, I'm improving actually the more I'm playing, which is something that is great, and I'm so grateful for that. I worked really hard for that as well, but I just feel this special energy inside of me, and I just want to keep going.
Okay, who wins?
Let me think. I think that Matteo's going to win. That's a little. No, I think that Matteo Arnaldi has a very good chance. I think he can evolve, and that's his big strength. In both Berrettini and a lot of long rallies, I think he can neutralize his serve. Obviously, Berrettini has a big serve as well, and I feel like he's a little bit more fresh. Well, we'll see. We'll find out, right? Well, but it's got to be a Matteo.
A Matteo, lock it in. Well, this show has had the lot.
Yeah, pins.
Rubbish pins, wind,
hair,
marriage advice. We've ticked a lot of boxes in this one.
We didn't talk about food this time, did we?
Mochi,
yeah, we did. We covered it all.
So we've got
Stubbsy.
the lot. Grand Slam Daily, hey? The things you learn. Thanks, Maisie.
Thank you.
Oh, and thank you. We're not seeing you again for this time.
Oh, no. Yeah. Bye.
It's been an
Bye,
absolute
Australia.
pleasure. How good is she? Enjoy the show. We'll see you tomorrow.
Welcome to the quarterfinals of Roland-Garros 2026. It's time for a new champion.
Well, the quarterfinals are calling for Andreeva.
Kostyuk is back in the last day. Scintillating tennis from Rafa Nadal.
For his 6th successive year, Alexander Zverev is a quarterfinalist.
A 6th quarter-final in Paris for Alina Svitolina. A huge win for Marta Kostyuk.
Oh, that's a stunner from Jakub Menchik.
João Fonseca books his ticket to his first ever major quarterfinal.